Hello, it's NINJADAN, and by the time you're watching this video, I will have 13,000 subscribers. Wow. And because 13 is an unlucky number, we're going to play, I guess, an unlucky demon level. It's unlucky because so many people disliked it, and because of that, it probably didn't get what it deserved back in the day. Although then again, I haven't played it, so I don't know. I don't know if it's some hidden masterpiece or not, but it might be, because I doubt many people played it and I haven't played it yet. I might find it fun. Demon Gear. Actually, this did have a whole lot of dislikes. I had like 300 dislikes or something like that, but now there are 2 likes here. So I mean, like, there's evidence that it did have a bazillion dislikes because the likes are so few, but still the most disliked demon level I've ever seen. So I'm gonna go play it, see what I think. Is it really that bad or not? I'm just gonna play this from the start, see how far I can get, and then I will go into practice mode and actually try and beat this. Already this is annoying me. Well, this is fun. I think I have to hold after that. I think that's the deal. But it's such a light tap. Or maybe it's not. How much do I have to hold down to get that? When do I have to tap? It's not a light tap. Because that's what keeps on destroying me. It's not hold either. I think it's about when I'm tapping. Yeah, it is. I have to tap as soon as I get there. So hold on the first 2. Oh boy. And it's a very late jump past the glass spike. I hope the whole level isn't like this. Oh my god. Another very tight jump. Oh man, really? That gap was so tight. There's no way I'm going to be able to pass that consistently. Up. And then up again. Okay. I'm making slow progress. I could get past that ship. It's just the cube that is the worst part of this so far. And getting consistent at the cube. Okay, maybe it's not as much of a... Perhaps it's not as hard as I think it's going to be. Because I fear to be gameplay this hard and annoying and confusing all the way through, but there's other game modes have proven that that might not be the case. Which is good, because I don't think I'd be able to have the patience to beat a level that was this gameplay over and over. At least not yet. No, I keep forgetting to go up. Yay, another UFO attempt. Will I get another second cube attempt? Yeah, I am. Oh, man. I think it's time to practice mode this. Alright, I can't just stay at the bottom. Alright, what's that pattern? 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, that's not that hard. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. That's easy. And this is kind of like club step, but it's more visible. Like that pre-drop thing. Why is it throwing me like that? Do I have to like exit early in this? No? Do I have to like jump? Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to jump into the blue portal. And then it's a bit of orb spam. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, I kind of like this. Okay, what the heck was that? A few of these ball inputs are a bit insane. I think if I beat this, this will be a new hardest. It's so easy to hit that. Is that a buffer? Please say it's a buffer. It's a buffer, good. Right. Because that's a yucky orb input. It's telling me not to go that way. Yeah, that's not the right way. Wait, why do we have a ship like this? That's like a club step level ship, I think. And why does it turn big like that? How are you meant to go up that fast? Consistently. Oh, that's tight. Oh no. What have I gotten myself into here? This is potentially a bit beyond my skills. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that every input pass here is buffer. Yeah, that's pretty much the case apart from the pink. First pink, no second pink. And then there's a orb right in that portal you have to click. Oh boy, this level. Yes. And you can't click it too early either, or else you just go flying. That's exactly what I want to see. So I just need to do a light click when I enter that portal. Right, that's a pretty tight ship gap. Oh, there's more. I thought it ended there, but no. We're still going. This level's actually quite long. And then we finish off with these orbs, right? Oh, I was trying to do a Clutterfunk ending. Yeah, did a Clutterfunk ending. Alright, time to practice. Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to grinding this thing at all. I pressed the wrong button, so I guess we're beating this in practice mode again. Okay, I'm more getting the hang of it this time. Maybe it should just be common practice for me to just play through the level in practice mode a few times and try and bring down my practice mode attempts. I think that could be a worthwhile grinding strategy. Yeah, because I'm doing much better this time round than I was the first time. Because I think I did 200 attempts last practice mode. I think I'm going to do way less this time. That's right. I forgot it just dumps you. You know, it's always the case of these levels, isn't it? They feel impossible until I give it like its second or third go round in practice mode. And then I realize, you know, actually I can do this. And it might not be as hard as I think it's probably going to be. Okay, that's a nasty input. I think that's it. Yeah. You know what? I'll give it another go round practice mode. I think this ball is going to need some practice for sure. I'm going to have to learn exactly what pillars I need to stand on in order to have a consistent run through of the ball. Hey, I didn't go the bad way this time. I still fail with that orb and entry into the portal. Okay, can I do this in one attempt? Not quite. Hey, I remember the orb in that portal. No, I just have to buffer. Because it's a really dumb orb placement. Because of course it is. Hey. Right now, practice. I'll go from like 70 to 100. You know, this is kind of awkward with no music. Perhaps I should play some sort of, you know, copyright sounds in the back or something, I don't know. Sure, I'll do that, they'll be fine. Okay, I found this NCS Geometry Dash the album. Surely this will be fun, right? I think this will be great. This will perfectly fit. Or is this music just gonna mess up what I'm doing because it's out of sync with what I'm playing? Should I just be playing chill music instead of the Geometry Dash album? Probably should be. Yeah, I think I will. I go NCS background music for work, study, etc. Surely this will be fine. This won't like distract from the pacing and flow of the level, surely. Yeah, I'm performing much better already. I keep forgetting about so many of these blind inputs. Like tap, yes! Okay, my first ship attempt from 70. Ah. Perhaps I should have started my first run from 85%. Because this is kind of a big run. Well, for this level at least, with, you know, so much going on. Hey, at least this level has the decency to destroy your character when you, like, misclick in this section. Actually, I'm fine with the ship section, it's just these other parts. You know, I feel the biggest issue with this gameplay, or at least in this section, all the, like, clicks that are buffers, or, like, have pads and stuff like that, they always launch you onto, like, the furthest bit of the platform possible, so you have to, like, tap immediately on, like, the orbs and things, and just makes it so much harder and more unfun than it needs to be. No. You know what, I think I will practice from the 80s. Practice from here. Like all the orb clicks are buffers in here, aside from like that one last one. At least I think it's the last one. There you go, so late click, and then immediately on the blind input you have to jump. Okay, I think I got it. No? You see what I mean though? It's like a block and then there's like an orb right afterwards, and then you have to tap on the latest possible time for that orb if you want to actually get to the next platform. It's so annoying. Yeah, the good news is that after I've done this one for the 14,000 subscriber special and probably the 15,000 subscriber special, although I think I'll do something different for the 15,000 than another demon level, but all the future demon levels I beat for those milestones will be easier because I'm pretty sure I'm beating the hardest one right now. I don't know why I decided to beat the hardest one for 13k, but here we go. No jump. Okay, late. Okay, we did it, finally. Finally we did like 85 to 100. That was terrible. We have to do better. We have to get consistent at this so that it doesn't become a nerves thing at the end I die to over and over again. Like, remember Demon Escape? How many times did I die at the end of Demon Escape? Then again, I feel with Demon Escape it was more so nerves than anything else, because that ship section is actually surprisingly easy. It's just add one tight input at the end. I can't even go too late on that blue orb. I have to be like directly on. I don't even fully know what the timing is for that yet. Okay, I got it. Okay, I think I got it. Hey, that was better. That was like 6 attempts or something. Can I get it twice in a row? That'd be amazing. Ah, I don't forget about that blue orb. It's like the most distinctive click in the end here. Yeah, that was good. Again! Forgot about the blue again. How do I keep forgetting about the blue? Too late. That was so close to failing with that yellow orb. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, that didn't count. Kinda 2 in a row! Hooray! I'm finally getting consistent. Maybe, no, I can't say that yet. I can't say I'm consistent yet. Okay, I think I can say I'm consistent now. I don't mean consistent at completion, just generally at this part I think I'm doing better than I was. Yeah, I'm doing much better than I was. Okay, I thought I was gonna die there, but I survived! Hooray! I think that was twice in a row. Can I do it 3 times? Okay, I did it 3 times. Now, can I do it 4 times? I think I will do it 4 times. I did it 4 times. Can I do it 5 times? 5 times! 6 times! Ah, almost 7 times. I just held down for a little bit too long. Anyway, let's move on and do it a step back, from back here. Okay, I remembered everything apart from the orb in the ship. Just a little too late. There we go. Now just gotta do the end. Okay, looking good. Hey, my first 70 to 100. Now can I do it again? Nope. I forget how in this section you have to jump basically immediately after you land because of the way the saws are placed. Yeah, that was to be expected. Hey, I think we're gonna get it again. Another 70 to 100. You know, despite this being one of the hardest ships I've experienced in one of these demon levels, I'm passing it flawlessly compared to like any of the cube sections. The cube sections in old levels, especially this one, are so much trickier than the other game mode counterparts. You know, normally I have these levels down in like an hour or like 40 minutes or something. And I'd be, like, normally at this time in the recording I'd be playing from 0 because I would have understood everything to do with this level and mostly get it down consistently. However, this level is taking extra long. How far through the recording are we? Yeah, we're like 45 minutes through. I'm still not playing from 0 yet. And also we've got a bit of time restriction today, so I'm going to have to stop here for today. This is the first one of these videos. I'm going to have to beat it in 2 sittings. But I'm just going to get one more run from 75 to 100. There we go, there's my run. And I guess that's it for today. I'll come back to Demon Gear by Skel. Okay, so it's day 2 of Demon Gear. Surely we're gonna beat it this time. Hey, look at that, now it's got 2 dislikes. Okay, I'm gonna try playing from 0 and see how far I get. I reckon I can pass 18%. Oh, that's what I have to hold. Yay. Okay, I got a new best. I didn't need to jump there. I reckon I can get a little further than that. That was a pretty dumb death. That was disappointing. That was expected. Okay, now don't jump at the yellow. There we go. That's right. Oh, we're in the ball. I'm not going to survive the ball. Yeah, I knew it. 36. 36 is pretty good. I do feel like I'm going to have to do a lot of practice on that ball though. I think when I properly start grinding from 0, I'm going to turn from 240 FPS to 60 FPS. When Geometry Dash was around back then, 60 FPS was what everyone was using, and so I want to maintain that difficulty for this level, otherwise it kind of feels like cheating in a way. I still do not know how to do this consistently. Hey, we did it. We go above the yellow portal and then we go down here. Pop out. Oh, I forgot about that. Now it's time for the hardest ship section in the level. Right now, we turn off auto checkpoints. And we go from here. Let's see how much I remember. Nothing! You know what? I think aside from the ball, I think the end is the hardest part. It goes like ball, and then end, and then probably something before this. Oh, that's right, forgot about that. The buffers, and then we have like the really bad blue orb input. That's right. I know how I survived. I got a feeling about this attempt. Hey, I think I was right. Hey. And then we get no audio. Is this like a bug or something? Does Rob like need to fix this? I'll try and get a run with no audio and then I put on the no copyright sounds again. Hey. We did it. Time for the no copyright sounds. Hey. We did it in like few attempts. Now can we do it in less this time? Could we do it in this attempt? That'd be amazing. I think we're gonna do it in this attempt. Yeah. Again! Really, is this chill music? Oh, I think we're gonna get 3 in a row. We got 3 in a row! Yeah, that means I can move on technically. But I'm gonna see if I can get 4. As you know, as the pattern goes. We have to keep going until we fail, and I failed. Pretty quickly. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more go. Because that could have just been like bad luck. Okay, that could have been bad luck too. I'll give it like one more attempt. As long as I don't die somewhere stupid. Yeah, I think I got that. And give it another go. Yeah, I think I do have this just generally consistent now. I feel like the next area of my attention is the ball. I need to understand the ball. Like, this part is fine. I feel like I could do this part consistently. It's just whatever that is. When everything becomes a bit higgledy-piggledy, I don't know what to do there. You know what, I'm going to put a checkpoint there. Because I need to understand that first before I die to it a million times after passing this. This is really tricky and so unsight readable. No, don't do that. You know what, I need to get further. I need to understand this end. I don't want to keep dying to the end over and over. Let's go from here. All this just looks the same. I don't know what I've passed and what I haven't. So, on the edge here, and then down. Okay. So need to go up and then land on that tall block there. Okay, I'm gonna go back a bit. It's because of the way things put together, it's so hard to tell what's what. It all just blurs in my eyes into like nothing. This is definitely the hardest ball I've done a level. This is much harder than the Demon Escape ball, which I previously thought was like the hardest ball I've ever done. I feel like I'm pretty consistent at this now. My eyes are starting to get used to the fact that everything looks the same in this thing now. Okay, I'm gonna go one back. Oh, I did it! There's a lot of thinking that goes into this ball. I still don't have it down as muscle memory, but my eyes are adjusted so I can kind of see this better. Like I've kind of highlighted like exactly the blocks I need to click on. Hey, I did it again. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I think I was right in my assessment that the ball is harder than the end. The ball is definitely harder than the end. I think the main thing that makes this ball so hard is the way it's structured. It's so confusing, especially in these later sections. Hey, I think that was 3 in a row. I think I got the hang of this. Okay, let's go from the start of the ball. Hey. You know what, I think this level is harder than any other level that I plan on beating in the upcoming future for my channel, because there are levels I have planned to beat like this year, and I think this is harder than all those other levels that I have practiced. Like really. Yeah, at last. See, look, this is so much easier than that ball. So much easier. But this thing feels like it came out of like a hard demon or something. Like one of those like 1.6 like hard demons. Yeah, I did it again. Ooh, that was good. I certainly got further that time. Yeah, I think I'll play this like, see how far I can get after I get through the ball, because it's kind of unlikely they'll get through the ball. Yeah, I'll pretend my aim is to get further than the ball, but you know, as a result I'll be playing a lot more ball, which is good because I have to get like super duper consistent at this ball, because it is by far the hardest part of the level that I've came across so far while practicing. Yay! Oops. New record? What if I get 33 to 100? How crazy would that be? I think I might do it. Oh, I forgot about that one orb. But that was pretty good. Okay, concentrate, don't jump in there, do go in here. No. I died to the blind mirror portal input. Bound to happen, you know. You know, I have to admit it's kind of crazy that for a mirror portal heavy level, the mirror portals aren't the worst part. In fact, the mirror portals aren't even like a distraction. In fact, I don't even think the mirror portals like are one of the major things that add to the difficulty. Keep losing my way in the ball portal. I'm not fully concentrating. Then again, at some point I shouldn't need to fully concentrate going through here because I should, you know it so well. Okay, I got it. No. Yeah. Ah, it's a little bit too late on that pink orb. Ooh, I'm getting consistent. I'm gonna lose the consistency pretty fast, though, knowing me. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, I did it again. And again, I did it. No, I went the wrong way again. Yay. Ooh, we could get a new best from the percentage. Okay, that was so incredibly close. I don't know how I didn't die there. How much do I remember? Probably not a lot. Yeah. What do I do here? I hope there's no blind input. Oh, but this is demon gear. There is a blind input everywhere. I got a bit confused in the ship back there. Right, now don't chicken out. We got this, right? Yeah, that's right. Now remember that there are orbs you have to land on. Do you remember the sequence? Yes, you do. Oh, I think we're gonna get new best from 33. Wouldn't that be incredible? No. There's literally just a block I had to jump above. That's all it was. It was like one of the easiest things to read ever, and I think I died to it due to like nerves or something. Honestly, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it? I'm gonna die that like last blue orb so many times. Not the last one, but like that tricky one. You know the one I mean. No. Bound to happen though. That is the trickiest. Actually, I don't think it is the trickiest ship section anymore. I think the trickiest ship section is the second to last one. It's just got some interesting transitions that are easy to fumble. Yay! Now I'll stay at the top. I have to say I am bound to die to this ship section. I think this is the hardest ship section. Because I don't think that's a 9-star ship section. I think that's like an easy demon ship section. And orb, yes. Yeah, I know exactly what I did. Because those hitboxes are a little bit thicker than you think when you enter that area underneath the ship. How I survived that. Yeah. Now remember that they're orbs. I had to go a little bit later on that one. Remember to go later, yes. Now, hopping. Little tap, yes. Okay, now. Just have to survive this and the infamous end. Doing well so far. Yes, the buff orbs. The buff orbs got me, but that was a new best from 33. I reckon I can get 33 to 100. I want to try and do that. I'm so confident I can do it. Alright. I got another ending attempt. That was so close to that saw. Ooh, am I gonna do it this time? Or am I gonna make another glorious fail? Yeah, I did another glorious fail. Yeah, fair. I did feel I was a bit late on that input. I must have like at least 1,000 attempts by now. I'm not even looking or counting or thinking about that at the moment. I think the most attempt counts I've spent on a level was explosive at like 4,000-ish. As long as I don't go like that hard with the attempt count, I should feel alright about this. But generally, I don't feel like I want to spend 1,000 attempts on like a full-length level again, because that's just too much of a time investment. I could be doing like other things, and I feel like I should just try and aim to be good enough to not have to spend 1,000 attempts on a level. But unfortunately for this case, this was just a bad draw, because yeah, sure, I saw the dislikes, but I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. And now I guess I have to do it. Okay, now orbs. Remember the orbs. Right. Just gotta get past this. I'm getting nerves. This is only a run from 33. It means nothing. Okay, I don't even know how I failed there. Am I starting to get diminishing returns? I have to say, if that is true, then I'm surprised how long I lasted playing until I started getting diminishing returns. Imagine having to play this for a third day. I really wouldn't like that. But it's looking more and more like the case, because I'm starting to run out of time again. This is, I guess, what people call a real grind. I don't like real grinds, I like fake grinds. I like short grinds. But now I'm getting coffee grinds. No. You know what, I remember that there have been times that I haven't got like that run that I wanted from like 30 to 100, but I was just so consistent at everything that when I just played from 0 for the first time, I was able to clear it, despite not getting those runs I want, so I could try going from 0 right now and see what happens. Yeah, I think I'll give that a go soon. But not before a little bit more end practice, because I feel like I need it. I haven't practiced end for a little while. But I'll get like one more good run to like that ship or something. Not that ship, I mean like the next ship after. If I die at that ship, I think I'll be fine. I'll move on to practicing the end, but I didn't quite get there. Yeah, I don't even have to think to do the ball now. That's how consistent I've become at it. Which is good. I need that for like every part of the level. And if I die at the ball, it's like, oh, I didn't do when the timing's right or something, not because, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. In fact, it's even got to the point where if I don't know where I'm going, for some reason my muscle memory just takes over and I just do it. It's great. This is what I need for like all the paths in this level. Too late. Cool. I'll count this as a far run now. That was pretty close. Right, remember that there are orbs after this. And to click late on that, and then doop, doop, doop. There's an orb there, yes. Okay, we could have a new best potential. Now remember that these are buffers. Oh, I might do it. Holy moly, I might do my 33 to 100 I've wanted to do for so long. I did it! Yes! Yes! Should I go from 0? I'm gonna go from 0. Oh, these feel like different levels now because I haven't touched this section for such a long time. Okay. No, why am I jumping there? I don't even need to jump there. Everything looks blurry. What? It's so long on 240. Feels like alien to me now. You know, I feel like most creators give up on their maze-like gimmicks 30% through their level and then they just do like, oh, blind inputs, blind input, blind input. It's kind of funny. Hey. Okay, that was unfortunate. It could have been good. No, again, the same place. Concentrate. No, too early. And too early and too late. What is with that input? Because I don't remember it being that hard. No, don't jump there. And I must remember to jump at the blue portal. No jumping. Cool. Alright, now concentrate. Oh, this feels so slow for some reason. Why does it feel like that? Okay, I've been going the wrong way, but that's still fine. Yeah, fair enough. 45%, we're almost halfway there. Actually, wait a minute, what's that second to last blue orb that's a real choke point gonna be like on 60 FPS? How much harder is it gonna be? It could even be easier. I didn't even go up the staircase. Who knew I'd be stuck at the start for so long? Perhaps the start is as hard as the end is. It's always the case of these levels, you know, the end and the start are always so hard for no reason. Actually, not so much the end, this one is the end, but definitely all of them, the starts, are quite hard. Okay, this level's starting to frustrate me to no end. Dying at all this stupid stuff at the start and not even getting up to the parts that I actually practiced. I've got to jump. Yes. No, no, no. Go into that ball portal instantly. Actually, instantly. Okay, now concentrate. How much do I remember? Okay, that was just unfortunate timing. Good. New record. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Twice in a row, nice. Expected. Hey. Am I getting consistent at the start? But that means I'm gonna eventually start failing to this. Nice. I have an opportunity now. I must not waste this opportunity and die to something dumb. Wow, look at that, I died to something dumb. I even knew it was coming and I told myself I was going to hold down and I just didn't. Cool. Now I need to really concentrate because I don't want to die here. Hey, at least it was to the time-based input and not because I got lost. Because I spent so much time practicing that ball so that when I'm playing it from zero, I don't get lost in it. And that hasn't happened yet, but I got a feeling it might the more frequently I get to the ball section. Oh, that was close, almost died there, but I saved myself. And I thought I was going to die to that, but I didn't, which is great. I just have to concentrate now and actually get a new best, instead of doing to dumb things like I have the previous times. I'm gonna die to this, aren't I? Called it. Do not squander the opportunity. Oh, that was so close. Yeah. I messed up. I didn't jump that time, that's good. Oh, I messed up again, but I saved myself again. Come on. Yes! Okay, I have the potential to beat it if I get lucky with the ending, which is unlikely. You know, I think it's about time I took a break and come back. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so day 3. Whoa, surely we can beat this, right? It's not that hard, it's only an 8 star. I've beaten 8 stars before. I've only got like, 1,300. That's not very good. Gotta get something higher than 6-7% here. So we're gonna give that a go today. I'm immediately just going to go into practice mode and see how I fare. No, don't jump. What am I... I'm like forgetting all the things I practiced, which is not good. I cannot have that. I spent so long learning all that, and now it's just trying to undo what I just did. Can I remember this? Hey, no way. That was pretty good. I forgot about that. Oh, and I remembered that too. And I remembered the miniature orb. Can I just flick the end? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Oh no. I have to say, not bad. Actually, not bad. That was like a 17 attempt practice mode. And try from 0. Hey, looking good. Now, can I not die here? Oh well. Bound to happen. I'm surprised I haven't died from there earlier. No, that was dumb. Did I jump over that block or did I just not click? I got a feeling I just didn't click. Hey. Yeah. I did realize I went a little late. Good. Now, just don't mess it up. Oh, looky what I did. I went too late. Again? No. Cool. Oh, good. No, I just gotta survive. Yeah. What was that, like 66? That was pretty close to my record. Pretty close. Am I getting consistent? No. Literally all I have to do is as soon as I enter those portals, hold down, but no. Instead I think I'm so confident that I can hit it right on the mark, but I've proven more times than not that I actually can't hit it right on the mark. So I should just hold down. What happens if I beat my 6-7 record on attempt 67? That'd be pretty funny. Okay, here it is, attempt 67, where I beat my 6-7 record. I think I might. I have. $74. I did actually. I just fulfilled the prophecy. Yeah, fair enough. If I die past that ship one more time, I think I'll practice the end again. Alright. Yeah, I'm still ultra consistent at the end. It must be just... No, I've got to wait a bit longer on that yellow. I could easily die there. Yeah, I think I got it. I'm sure I got it. Hold down, yes. It was bound to happen. That is a tight ship gap. Hold down, yes. Yeah, I hooked a bit close to the top there. You know, I'm starting to believe again that that second ship is actually the hardest ship. Mostly just because of all the dumb things that can go wrong in it. And then the other two are just like pure skill. That was better. Now, what do I need to remember? There's many things I have to remember. Okay. Oh my god. Don't even remember. Oh man. Well done! We got to 96%! I'm so proud. I even passed that one yucky blue orb click. If it proves anything, is that I'm probably gonna beat it today. Which is good, because I don't want to spend another day on this stupid level. Trying my left hand now, to see how far I can get. Actually, my left hand's pretty good. Here's my ship control. Not nearly as good. Huh? Is that a thing that can happen? Wow. This is definitely the hardest 8-star I've ever played. Okay, that was the best doing with that gap I've done. Expected. I knew when I clicked then I was gonna die. Surely Clubstep would have been around by now. Like, I'm honestly surprised why in these demon levels there I haven't seen like a single Clubstep monster yet. Clubstep would have been around because Theory of Everything was around. And even before then you had the one in Time Machine, so can't see why not. Okay, attempt 6-7. Will anything interesting happen on the 6-7 attempt like it did last time? Will I like beat the level or something? 6-7 has been lucky before. No. I got nothing. Games don't do the thing where I'm just dying at the start over and over, which isn't very good. Pretty sure I got that exit to the ball down. Down. Right, I have an opportunity. Let's see if I mess it up or not. It was close, but not bad. Okay, I remembered that good. Right, I've got a good opportunity to beat it. I just gotta not mess up at the end, you see. Now don't do that. Yes. Oh. I never want to play a level that hard again. That just wasn't worth it, you know? I'm pretty sure it's 1.3k attempts. Oh, it's 1.5. Ah. Never mind. That's fine though. You know, that's actually the same amount of attempts that it took me to beat Burger Dance 1 or 2 years ago. So it took me about the same amount to beat another insane 8-star. Aside from this one, I feel is a lot harder than Burger Dance. It's at least 3 times harder than Burger Dance. I know that there are more non-demon levels that are like insanes, and there's an insane 8-star and insane 9-star, but considering the amount of dislikes this one has, I think this is probably the hardest of the bunch. But I don't want to play another insane demon level for a while, I don't think. I think I'll just stick to the hardest for the next milestones. Yeah, I guess I've been new hardest for 13,000 subscribers. Not a good level, I would not recommend it. Anyway, that's me, that's the video. Don't play demon gear, play something better.